The oven is ready, it's excited, it's keen, it's a little bit concerned going, what? You're not putting that inside my shelves?
Oh, that is outrageous. Hello everybody, it's Barry here. Hope you are well wherever you are in the world. Welcome to our kitchen. Today we are attempting to make a recipe by Tasty. We're doing a Barry Tries video. This is Barry Tries chocolate brownie bombs. This one's been requested quite a lot from you guys over the last couple of months. I don't know if it went in trend. It was like, yes! And obviously I'm in trend. I'm about 4 or 5 months late. But we're going to give it a go. It's effectively something that's a chocolate brownie encased, I think, with truffles, because that's what I bought. Lindor's, one of the best truffles ever. And don't forget, I made a giant one. Oh my gosh, that was so fun. Just before we get started, 2 important announcements. One, I am wearing, I think, pelican shorts? Yeah. The other thing, I walked Boston 8 miles yesterday, and today he's blooming knackered. Look, he's snoring right now with his head outside of the bed. All right, first step, preheat the oven to 375 F gas mark 5190 C170 fan. That was an easy step. Line a baking sheet with parchment paper. Boom. In a medium bowl, add in the flour, baking powder, and the salt. All right, a few spins of that, nice and combined. This is actually making me feel a little bit uncomfortable because obviously this bomb should hopefully be a taste explosion. But the steps, like we normally use melted chocolate and beat the egg separately, as we're coming on to now, like they're different. So I'm intrigued to see in general what this is gonna basically be. Cocoa powder actually goes into a separate bowl for now. So this is kind of what we do when we make brownies normally, but we use actual chocolate. And we warm it with butter, which we're gonna do in a minute. And in goes the oil, okay? But whereas we would normally add butter in with our chocolate and melt it together over a pan or a microwave. Whoa. Also in with that goes the vanilla extract, so 2 teaspoons of that. Oh my gosh, there is a fly in this kitchen. And an egg white, that's a whole egg. Oh, that looks good, look at that. Yeah, look at that, wow. I don't know, Boston, it does seem a little thick, doesn't it? Look at that, that is, and you're gonna add it to flour, which is gonna dry it out even more. Looks a bit like tar, doesn't it? But remember, this isn't normal brownies, so we're kind of, I guess, making a more of a stiffer batter. Hopefully the flour will make it look a bit more chocolatey. Did I put black food dye in rather than vanilla extract? Wow, this does not look like chocolate brownie. The oven is ready, it's excited, it's keen, it's a little bit concerned going, what? You're not putting that inside my shelves? I mean, yeah, that's like, we made pastry? Ah, okay. Roll the dough. So we have actually made brownie dough. Roll the dough into 2-inch ball shapes. And then you press a truffle into each of the balls and wrap it up so that the truffle is fully encased, not exposed. Oh my gosh. This is actually Chloe's little thing. The other day we were in the supermarket. She helped me out get some ingredients for the Ninja Turtle pizza video, which was really, really fun. This had like 8 of them in, I think. Now what I'm gonna try and do, I need 10. Really tempted to eat these right now. Okay, there's 10. That should do me brownies. I'll put them in there. So I am gonna surprise Chloe later. Yeah, look, 8 in there. So when we get her to taste these later, I'll also get her to open this. She'll be like, oh my gosh, for a well-balanced diet. Oh, Why was unwrapping those Lindors harder than actually making the brownie slab? I'm gonna do a disc. Okay, a disc shaped like that. Stick the Lindor in the middle. Some weird, crazy game of golf with a brownie. Compress it like this. So folks, that is completely sealed around there. Look, completely encased. A little bit like a baked Alaska with the ice cream. The truffle is protected. And I don't think it really matters about it being protected that much because obviously it should melt a little bit from the heat, but it's more about encasing it in there. So I've got 1 there. Apparently we're gonna make 10. I don't know about that. We'll see how we go. I'm secretly hoping we don't because then I can just have a few more of those. But this is completely non-brownie territory right now for me, but I'm loving the journey. There we go then, folks. I'm on my last one and I have done 10. There is enough just about for the 10. They're called bombs, but I don't think they're gonna stay the shape. I mean, I really hope they don't just like turn into pancakes, but let's jolly well find out. Yep, 10 minutes. Oh my gosh, they're rolling around. Put you back there, mate, sorry, thanks. Or until the dough is firm to touch, apparently. And to be honest, it does feel firm already, but we'll go with it. What I like about this recipe is the ingredients are quite cheap. There's quite minimal ingredients, minimal washing up, and the best thing, smell it. You smell that? Smell my hand? Smell it. If you smell my hand. It smells of chocolate brownie, which for me, generally I do videos if there's like garlic, I'll wash my hands with soap a few times afterwards, and you just cannot get rid of the smell. And the other week I went out, I did, after the gadget video actually, did quite an important meeting, and I was suddenly aware that my hands stunk. There were no vampires around. I stunk of garlic. Just wanted to check that. So yes, vampires do hate garlic. Although someone's debated, well, actually garlic can be considered a powerful antibiotic. So some vampires might legitimately like garlic for that purpose. We've got 2 minutes to go. I haven't had a peek, so we will do it bang on 10 minutes like it says. Part of me, in fact, take a moment right now. If there's someone next to you in the room, or just ring your neighbour, knock on their door, or whatever, just pause the video and go, excuse me, what do you think is going to happen to these brownie bombs? My gut feeling is they're going to sink really, the chocolate would have melted and they're borderline flat, okay? I'm praying that they're still the bomb shape, like a sphere, but anyway, that killed 30 seconds, didn't it? Oh no! Oh, look! Ow! Ooh! Is there a hole in these oven gloves? Some of them are burst. Ow! Not all of them. The thinner ones. Not all of them, about half of them. But little puddles have formed. These are okay, these ones here. We want that to happen in our mouth, don't we, mate? I don't want to disturb them that much, but yes, there are only 3 in this corner, like a little L shape here. They're the only ones we've got that have literally passed the anti-spillage test. So yeah, they did deflate a little bit, but it's that cracking that's formed the truffle just to explode and find its way out as it's baked. Those cracks have formed, it's like, come on guys, let's go! And it's all this is why yours will turn out better than mine. Make them a little bit bigger, but we can still do it. And ultimately, these have probably still got some in there. Will taste all right. Still a brownie-ish. Alrighty, they've cooled down slightly to the point where I can hold the tray and it's still a little bit warm. I'm not gonna lie, it's quite nice. But some of the chocolate you can see there has like solidified. But one thing I will say is where they've spilled out, it kind of sort of plugged itself. Can you see if I hold that really close? I'll just change the focus. You see that? It's kind of plugged it to stop more coming out where it's cooled down. That is it. That is if there's any left. But hey ho, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. They're like little pebbles. Yeah, so it's kind of like these ones and this one and potentially that one. So these 4 could be absolute stonkers, but I don't really mind. We grab a funky little sieve. This is one I got with a handle that it's got a sieve with a handle. It helps. I really like it because you can sort of control how much comes down. Look at that. Not too much. I mean, if you go a bit crazy, if I show on this one, yeah. But there we go, with them all dusted like so. That one a little bit overly dusted. These are now ready to be served. All right, folks, here we go. I'm gonna break one open at the front so you can see it. Ah! Oh, that is amazing. I've tried to zoom in a bit there, look at that. And then we take our milk and swirl it round. Apparently that chocolate should fall out of it. Is it falling out? It's kind of dyeing the milk a little bit, but to be honest, I just want to eat this. Is that all right with you? Thanks. Mmm. Wow. Oh, that is outrageous. Oh no, don't fall. It fell. It fell. Mmm. I have so many reactions that I want to say, but I try and keep it child friendly. I haven't said shiver me timbers for a while. Shiver me timbers. Look, 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 look. Ready? Ah! In that goes. It's not even hitting the bottom because there's the other half in there. Ah. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, that is amazing. Oh, now you're awake, huh? Now you're awake. I hope it didn't come across, but I'm sure it did, that I was actually a little bit worried about how this recipe was going to be. It is a more firmer brownie on the crust on the outside. Obviously, you cook it until it's firm, but inside, where you've got that truffle, you've got that melting away, and where it's melted and touched the surface, it's not like raw, but it's kind of kept it a little bit moist and gooey. Then you dunk it in the milk, and the fact that the truffle is gooey too. It's just an unbelievable taste journey and super simple. My only disappointment, and this is my fault, is that I wish when I was in the supermarket this morning, they had like a pick and mix of these. I don't know if they do them in the supermarket now, but that's what Chloe had. She had different flavours in there. I've just replaced it with the red ones. But they have like mint one, chocolate orange one, strawberry ones, all kind of stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, you could do so much more with that and just take it to different surprise fillings. But from a simplistic point of view, They are absolutely... Oh, I don't know if I want to break another one. I kind of want Chloe to have a go. Yeah, I'll leave it. We'll do one of the ones that haven't... there we go. There's still some in there. Wow. And the milk did actually help just to soften up slightly. We've resurfaced the ship. Oh, that just tasted like the world's cheekiest breakfast cereal. Oh my goodness. So good. I am over the moon how this has turned out. Really nice and quick. Quite a shortish video today, but I mean, that's it. It is what it is. I don't want to make it anything it's not. Let's see what Chloe thinks. But I hope you give it a go. And if you do, remember to send me a photo on your social media platform of choice. Subscribe if you're not already and make sure your notifications are turned on. And jolly well give them a go. And of course, you've not even got to put Lindors in there. You could put other chocolates in there. You could put a pug in there. Or a cardboard cutout. Amazing. Please try it. Let's see what Chloe thinks. Oh my gosh, I'm dead serious. Like, oh my gosh, you can't. I was like, I'm gonna find that fly, especially now I've got that out on the counter. I take down Homer, and it was on the back of his head, waiting. All right, Chloe.
Hello.
How was school?
Good.
Right, I've got two things. Here's this.
Okay.
Open those. Oh, I might have ripped the box a bit. Sorry. Hey.
Windows.
Yeah, I filled it up for you.
Thank you.
Oh, is that all the?
Thank you.
Thanks, mate. Right. Anyhow.
Yes.
I'm not going to give you the milk, but these are chocolate brownie bombs.
Can I try one?
Well, you're supposed to warm it up in the microwave because they've gone to room temperature, but I'd quite like you to test it. Would you mind having one? Yeah? Pick one up, break it in half. Ah, look. There is still some of the truffle mixture in there, the Lindor. There's Lindors inside it.
Well.
No pressure, mate. Goes to school with a smartwatch on. Look at this. Do lots of steps today?
6,365.
Thanks for letting us know your step count. What do you like him? Yeah?
It's really nice that you can taste like brownies, and then you can taste like a bit of a crunch, but it's like not a crunch at the same time.
Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. You get like the crispy outer, right?
Yeah.
The crunch there. Then you've got the gooiness of the chocolate, and then maybe is it slightly sort of gooey in the middle as well still?
Yeah, a little bit.
Nice. Right, mate. My work here is done.
Oh, that's so nice.